Hi Ninja Cat, how are you? Thank you for participating in the one question read. I appreciate that you're supporting my channel this way, and really I just want to say thank you. That's all. I hope you're doing well, Ninja Cat. I really love your question, by the way. I must say I don't get that a lot. So I appreciate even the question. I can't wait to see what the cards are going to say. So Ninja Cat, I know I sent you an email, but in case you need to remember, I read with my clients, I read past, present, future energy. Do you understand? So even though there's only one question, I'll go by past, present, and future energies. All right, Ninja Cat. All right, honey. So let's start this. Your question is, what are you here to conquer? What are you here to conquer? All right, so past energy. All right, so with these readings, just give me some time to read the energy, obviously. I'll show you the cards if I need to, Ninja Cat, because if I feel the energy very strongly, I'll show it to you. All right, so past energy. What are you here to conquer? Why do I sense peace? I don't know why I sense some type of law enforcement. And I know that ranges from so many things. I mean, it could be military, special ops, Jesus. And I'm sorry, I know that sounded dramatic. But look at this. I just want you to look at these two energies. This is my African American tarot. This is Ten of Swords that I saw in the reverse. And I also saw my Five of Swords. Now, mind you, what do you see here? Swords, conquering. So I don't know if this is some type of like renegade, you know, like special ops, CIA, FBI. Definitely not a law enforcer. This is crazy. It's like special ops. But I don't know if you're interested. It looks like you are. That's why I said peace. Oh, now I get it. Yeah, wow. Ninja, I don't know who's been through a lot. I sense physical abuse here. I don't know if it's you, a family member, someone, a loved one that you know went through some very heavy trauma. I sense heavy trauma. It doesn't have to be heavy to the extent of physical abuse, but it's pretty heavy nevertheless. I'm not sure who that energy is, so you resonate with that. Okay. I'm just reading energy here. You would know more than me. Wow. You were destined to be... This is interesting. I love your reading already. You were destined to be something great. Oh, Jesus. You do want peace. I'll show you these three last cards. Look at you. It really bothers you to see people sad. You know, the ones that can't stick up for themselves. And that's your energy, do you know? And then when I see my Magician and the Judgment, right there, I don't even have to go any further. This whole past energy is your conquer. What are you here to conquer? This. Do I even have to go any further? Yes, but with the Magician, and actually these two energies, the Judgment and the Magician, this is already was destined for you in the stars. I wonder what leave me a message and tell me what your birth chart is if you can. If you don't know it, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Your birth chart is very interesting, but never mind me and my astrology. Yeah, this is something that you're destined to do. Whatever I just explained here, but let's move on. This is your destiny for sure. All right. Present energy, Ninja Cat. What are you here to conquer? And you know, with that physical abuse situation that I was talking about, Ninja Cat, I don't know, again, I don't know if this is a loved one that you know that went through this situation. Maybe it could be something that you see or hear about people being what do you call that? Misused or abused. And this gave you some type of impact. All right, you may see this on the news. You may know people like this. You may work with people like this. So, again, you take the story as it resonates. It doesn't have to be somebody in your family. All right, so present energy. You know, you're too fierce to be in a relationship. I don't know if you're in a relationship. You're too fierce. You're too strong. I think men, I don't know what gender you go for, Ninja Cat. Whatever gender you go by, they are intimidated by you big time. Because this is how they see you. Fierce. Okay? Not a force you want to reckon with. Okay? Let alone lie to. And I feel like you don't even care. I mean, you do to some extent, but you're like, I got better things to do with my life. And that's cute. I really do love your question. So I do appreciate your reading. Trust me. There's something about you though that needs to heal. It's something that you're suppressing, and you want to work on it. You know what it is. Hold on. You have I don't want to say you're egotistical. I don't even want to say you're narcissist. Those things sound really bad. Like, I'm sorry, you're calling me an egotistical narcissist person. I don't want to say it too harsh like that. You're a force to reckon with. Again, this is how people see you. Like, people are intimidated by you. But I don't know what is it about you that needs to heal. There's something that you need to heal. Maybe there's something that you want to just talk about that you've been suppressing in. I get it. Okay, so this, all right, I got it now. This is making you stagnant. Could be because, yeah, it's love. Love wants to come in for you, Ninja Cat. Not sure if you even want it. Doesn't even look like it. But people keep seeing you very intimidated. Maybe they do want to come towards you, you know? But you give them the impression, this is the impression you give them. very combative, and I don't think you're doing this on purpose. You just have that je ne sais quoi. Sorry, I just like using that word. You have that ambition that, you believe it or not, unfortunately, a lot of people don't think that way. They may have goals, priorities, and stuff like that, but you're looking. Listen, this might be a little bit exaggerating, but I don't feel like it. You would be the person to be on the front lines of a revolution. No joke. That's how powerful you are. Moving on. All right, present energy. What are you here to conquer? I'm sorry, this is future energy. Sorry, future energy. What are you here to conquer? All right, so in the future, what do I see here? You're gonna be so badass. I'm trying to compose myself, Ninja Cat. Really am trying to compose myself. But you's a badass, okay? You're the type of person that people see in the movies. Like, really? People like that exist in real life? That's you. That's how people think about you. Jeez, my word. No wonder you asked that question. You feel it in your veins, right? I know you feel it in your veins. Oh. This is crazy. I'm not calling you crazy, Ninja Cat. You're going to be some type of, I don't want to say celebrity, but yeah, some type of celebrity. And people are going, like I see my Page of Swords, and now I see it with my Three of Pentacles. All right. These two cards tell me that people are going to be admiring you, looking at you. I did say you're going to be a force to reckon with, right? So when I see, first of all, in my this is my African American tarot. In my African American tarot, you'll see like colorful images of the region of Africa, and then in my black and white image on the top corner is more like the Western culture for African Americans. Now you see the on the top corner how this person is looking through a telescope. That's going to be how people are going to view you, number one. I think that you will be interviewed for specific a specific subject that you're very knowledgeable about. With my Three of Pentacles, automatically it's an institution, a some type of institution that you'll belong to. And yeah, with my Page of Swords, people are going to be looking at, listen, people are going to be admiring you, looking at you. You may end up being a teacher in the long run. And you have to learn, Ninja Cat, because people are going to be looking up to you. I see it all over here. People are going to be looking up to you. If you can't express yourself, if you keep suppressing things in, like it could be as simple. I don't think it's that simple, but it could be like your emotions. Because it looks like you're suppressing something. It could be a memory. It could be, nonetheless, at the end of the day, it's emotions. That's what it is, emotions. This is a guard that you have. This is your shield, suppressing emotions. You don't want people to know how you feel. I don't know why you're like that. I don't know. But you're going to be a teacher of some sort. And you need to break out of that energy to become an amazing advisor. I sense advisor, teacher, like I said. Yeah, you really need to like, God, I feel like your throat chakra is blocked. So you really need to align yourself. If you know anything about chakras, they could be specific. I know there are specific medications. Jesus, please don't take any medications. I know there are specific meditations that can help you with your throat chakras. Okay, meditating is actually one of the best ways to just align your mind, body, and soul. All right, I hope that made sense. All right, so future. Yeah, again, it's pretty much the same thing I've been saying, right? People looking up to you. I feel like you're going to meet someone in the medical profession, Ninja Cat. This may be when you're working. I wish I could see this card. You know, this is my Six of Swords, but the way I'm looking, sometimes I read beyond the cards, okay? This is you, okay? Standing straight like a soldier. This is your destiny. And I don't know what type of soldier that is. I'm just throwing out that word. But the point is confident. Okay? Intimidating. Okay? Now, I just feel like this black image here, two things. One, you really need to let go of something. There is something that you need to let go of to become a better person to help others. Not even help yourself, to help others. I just spoke about it a little bit, right? Now you see this black and white, again, this black and white image. This surgeon, I don't know if you could see it. This surgeon here, I feel like you're going to meet this person very soon, but either in the immediate future or at a training or some type of I don't know, immediate future or in the future. Someone that works in the medical profession. You may end up working in the medical profession, but has a has a ranking soldier, or oh God, I don't know the terms. I'm sorry, but I don't think so. I think it's more of you meeting someone in the medical profession, and getting to know them intimately, long term. All right, my doll. I hope that made sense. All right, bye, Ninja Cat. Hi, Chocolate. It's Leonore. I'm sure you know that. Thank you for participating in the one question read, and thank you for supporting my channel. Love you lots. I don't know if you remember the way I read the energies, Chocolate. I do past, present, and future. Okay. Now I know your question is, how does this new person feel about me? Okay, so how does this new person feel about me? All right, let's get started. All right, so past energy. Okay, all righty now. All right, so just give me a moment to read the energy. I will show you the cards if I need to, especially if the energy is like strong. All right. It's a lot of energy going on in the past, Chocolate. Oh, God, I hope my camera's not crooked. All right, never mind that. So past energy. Well, you're very much in your power. It looks like you got rid of, relationships in the past. And I think maybe you might have felt guilty about it, but most of all, you weren't too happy about it anyway. Yeah, definitely not even a remorse about leaving the relationships behind them, that didn't serve purpose. Yeah, but you're always looking for the one, right? You're always looking for the one. You haven't found it. You know, it's like you pick one and then you pick another one, you pick one, and then, but this has really gotten you thinking about just starting new, fresh. Maybe it's something that you have to learn within yourself to maybe attract that relationship that you want to. And you place yourself where you need to place yourself, because I don't know if this is your energy or the other person's energy. Okay, you would know that more than me. Yeah, but there is an energy here. It may take a little long for this new energy to flourish. However, I think it's a mutual, like, you know, wow, you know, could be the beginning of a solid foundation in some shape, form, or other. And one person is more eager than the other person. It's like there's a chaser and there's a runner. Yeah. Yeah, but this is going to take a little while. Now, this is past energy. Let's talk about the present, shall we? How does this new person feel about me presently? It's a lot of energy here too. My word. Goodness gracious. All right, let's see what's going on. You're dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpio, Taurus, I see here, Leo. But you would know that more than me, wouldn't you? Pisces. But I don't, you know, it doesn't have to be. I don't really like to throw out signs out there anyway. Whatever, you know, if that means anything to you. All right, so presently, ooh, hot sex on a platter. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Yeah. Okay, Leonore, stop looking at that part. Moving on. Yeah, I think that interesting. Wow. This is going to make somebody really want to commit. The sex part, mind you, just the sex part. Now, there is someone here, there's an energy here that is very smart, very committed in their work, their future, their studies, and they don't really like people to get in the way of that. Yeah, they have a shield. You see, I don't know if you see this. So I have the Hierophant. This is my Hierophant. So this person in particular, you or this person, really are into their either their craft, their spirituality. Again, if you see the Hierophant, it could be into their job, their studies. Maybe they want to start a new career and they really want to concentrate on that. And they're really, if I want to say that's their priority, if I have to say so myself, because the Nine of Wands is more of a protection. Like this person has a barrier. I don't know if you could see, this is like a volcano that this merman is trying to sort of protect. Like, you know, you'll see the wands with the fire, and you know, it's kind of like a red light saying, after this point, do not go into this volcano. You know what I mean? Like a protector, a shield, onto themselves, mind you, onto themselves. It looks like they just got out of a relationship. Again, look, the same card, Nine of Wands. So, I mean, this explains why they want to take it very slow. All right? Very defensive. Really not into, they're not really starting, they don't really want to start in a relationship, like full-blown relationship. They're really concentrating on themselves. It looks like this person likes to concentrate on the past a little bit too much, I must say. Just a little bit too much. Yeah. They won't tell you this. They won't tell you this. They'll be very coy about the way they're acting, or telling you things. There's things that they're keeping back that you may not know about. Okay. All right. So future energy. How does this new person feel about me? Future energy. Okay, let's see. Yeah, again, somebody does not want to be in a solid relationship. However, it looks like money is more important to them. Foundation. They could be pretty frugal. What do I mean by frugal? Probably not non-emotional when it comes to yeah, this person is hiding something. This person has another purpose in their life, and maybe that's why it's going to take a while. Now, I'm not saying that this person doesn't want to have anything to do with you. I see it going slowly but surely. I do see it going in that direction. That might be happening now, but I also see it presently, like they're very concentrated on something else. They have the barrier. Yeah, and again, this person thinks about their past commitments, specifically a past commitment. Now, am I saying that they want to go back to that past commitment? Absolutely not. They got over it. They're okay with it. But it's like they're jaded, if that makes any sense, Again, they won't tell you this. But they've learned to accept it, They've learned to accept it. They're very nurturing, absolutely very nurturing, and intuitive. Sorry, let me just read these last couple of cards because it's saying something. Yeah, this person is not... Again, this person is not very... they're hiding something. And when I mean they're hiding something, it's something within them. It's not that they're hiding something that has to do with another person or a criminal record. It has to do with facing themselves. With my Lovers in the reverse, you see how this mermaid is looking at the same mirror version of the land child. You know what I mean? Like here we have a mermaid, but there's a image, same image of the mermaid has a land person, right? So same person split in two. This person may have a split personality. There is something on their mind that they can't shake off. Again, they won't communicate this with you. But I'll tell you the truth, this person is waiting for you to make your move. I think I said something about a chaser and a runner, right? This is my Six of Swords. Somebody's the chaser, somebody's the runner. I don't know. You would know more than me. But in the end, as far as future energy, I do see this person really wanting to... This person is very... God, what is that word? They'll tell you one thing when it's another, if that makes any sense. They'll tell you one thing, you know, as far as like how they feel, but it's actually the opposite. And this has nothing to do with actions, because I see love, passionate making here. It has nothing to do with that. It's just they're very protective when it comes to their emotions. They're very they have a shield, right? Because they want to accomplish. They have priorities as far as their career, their goals. That's their priority, right? So this is why it's going to be a very slow energy. If you are very patient, that you have to be extremely patient with this person, because this person does see a future and does want to commit. They do want to commit. They'll tell you this. Again, this is a future energy that I'm reading, okay? They'll tell you this. And as a matter of fact, not only will they tell you this, they'll tell you why they've been hiding a lot of their emotions. And yeah, you have to be very patient with this person if you really want to be with them. They'll open up sooner or later. Okay, if that makes any sense. They'll open up to you. I think that they had a rough patch for years. I want to say maybe even 10 years. They had a rough patch. And this is maybe why they, it's like they wear a mask. They shield themselves. They're not hiding the fact that they're shielding themselves from their priorities and their goals and love making. That's okay. That's out in the open. Their emotions are a different story. So you have to be patient with them, okay? All right. I hope that made sense, Chocolate. Again, thank you for supporting me. Bye.